You've put your blood, sweat, and tears into creating a storefront that lights you up, serves your clients well, and contributes significantly to the community you love. You are my hero, and I affectionately call you a rebel woman. Hey there, my name is Melissa Rose, a brick and mortar business owner with a handful of kiddos and a few passion projects that I head up like this one. I'm also your visibility coach and consultant for a service-based business like yours. I'm passionate about helping small business owners thrive in their community and become the only option in town for their industry. In this podcast, we're going to share the nitty-gritty of running a successful brick and mortar business by sharing stories, talking strategies, and learning practical tips to run a kick-ass business. Ready to be inspired, empowered, and equipped to create the small business of your dreams? Let's get real.
Hey there, brick and mortar business owners. How are you doing? So good to be here as always, but I am very excited because I just got done with a stellar weekend with the Innovate Dance event in Hopkins, Minnesota. This unique event is a dance event for dancers and studio owners and dance educators, where we come together to be inspired, involved, invigorated, and included, and just dance for the art of dance. And I headed up Innovate Pro. You may have heard me talk about it these past few episodes, but Innovate Dance Event has been around for 9 years, and Innovate Pro launched this year. And we had some very special visitors in the house, got to connect with great dance educators and industry leaders and college friends that I haven't seen in years, and it was just so fun. And of course, I'm a bit exhausted, but I'm super, super thankful for the weekend to be done and to have the energy and excitement for next year. What could that look like? What could that look like? Our speakers this year were phenomenal. We had Sarah Kopecki, who has been on the podcast. She talked all about video. And let me just say, if you need somebody to come and speak to you virtually or in person, Sarah Kopecki is phenomenal. She brings it. She's excellent. And she catered it to our dance community. She knows nothing about dance. She's really uncoordinated, actually. But she talked about video and how to bring more of it into your marketing and gave us practical tools, tips, and strategies like I do here. We had Sean Vu, who taught us about hip hop and how to get more out of our dancers without screaming at them and what to do with that and how to say it. It was very, very helpful. I was so glad I had my team there. Angela Manila Hoffman talked about her musical theater program and how that's really been huge for her and her studio, and gave us some tips on how to bring that into our dance studio. And then we had Melinda Tam talk about curriculum, and my mind was blown on curriculum and keeping our students engaged. So if you're not a dance studio owner, I'm sorry, this doesn't pertain to you, but as you know, when you go to a conference or a retreat with your industry, it is so life-giving, and that was my experience with Innovate Dance and Innovate Pro this past weekend. So next year, end of January, get it on your calendar. If you are in the Twin Cities, a studio owner, dance educator, get it on your calendar because it's going to be fun. All right, today we are going to be short and sweet. Before we dive into our topic of email signatures, we're going to bring over our latest Google post, our latest social post to bring over to our Google Business Profile. If you don't know what I mean by that, you need to go and grab my Google Business Profile workshop. I just had one person watch it last week. I was referred by 2 people to this person, and she downloaded the workshop, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, Melissa, this is so good. Let's schedule a time so I can make sure I'm doing everything right," and blah, blah, blah. So it was really, it is good. I know it's good because it gives exactly what you need to do so that you can be found, trusted, and liked faster through this free resource called your Google Business Profile. So go grab it from my website, MsMelissaRose.com, and click Work With Me, and you'll see that Google workshop completely free. It takes about 35 minutes to watch, and then you're going to update your Google Business Profile with your latest social post. You want to do that every week. And in the workshop, I give you some details on how to up-level that Google Business Profile update. So I am super excited to talk email signatures. This actually is coming from a conversation last week and some of the processes that I've been with in the actual Innovate Dance event. Okay, so some of the processes that I'm like, "Ooh, we got to fix this. So we have relationships with people, and we have grown community with some people, and sometimes we are sending things to our people through our personal email. All right, which is fine. I have some business friends that are personal friends, and sometimes we just forget and it comes from our Gmail versus our branded email signature. So I want to talk about that because your email signature is your brand, okay? So the signature, but also the email address, okay? So let's talk about your email address first, because that was part of the processes with Innovate Dance Event, but also I have a client who's a restaurant owner, and I said, I need an email so I can start email campaigns for you. And he goes, okay, just do a Gmail. I said, nope, we're not doing a Gmail. We are going to do a branded email so that people know who it's coming from. Because you guys, when people see a Gmail behind it, they don't trust it. They're not going to open it. It's not important. It's not necessary. It's extra. If they see a branded email address, you have, I guarantee 100%, like 99% better chance of opening it, okay? And then we go to the subject line and all the good stuff. But if it's not branded, it's not going to be open as quickly. All right, maybe I'm wrong, but that is my experience, and just talking to the few people that I bounce this idea off, they're like, absolutely, I wouldn't open it if it's from Gmail. It doesn't make sense. So even if you have the dancinghouse@gmail.com, it just doesn't look as professional. All right, now you can disagree with me there, but that is my professional opinion. Now we're going to dive down into the email signature. And this is another thing that I, when working with clients, see that I'm like, okay, we gotta rein this in. The first thing I see is a beautiful signature, okay? Headshot. It's basically like a business card, all right? But none of the information is linked. So you can't click on anything. You can't even click on the whole signature to go anywhere, all right? So you have not linked that. You could just have like basically a business card, like a photo or a Canva image, and then have it clickable. But most people won't do it because they don't see like a URL there. So they don't see www.thedancinghouse.com or www.msmelissarose.com, okay? So making sure that you have an email signature with a link, a clickable link, all right? Not 2, not 3, just 1. Just one link. And then we want that link not to go to your website, because your website is a museum. They're going to get lost. They're going to go click on your blog, or they're going to go click on your FAQs, or they're going to click on your services, which you would think, well, yeah, that's what we want them to do. No. We want them to go to where we want them to go. We want them to go exactly to that product or service that is the most profitable for you, or your opt-in. All right. So for me, it's on my First Class Free. So I have a First Class Free page on my website that's really hidden within the website, but that's where my QR codes go. That's where my links go on my signatures. That's where everything points to, because we want people trying classes. And then once they get in the building, they're customers. It's a 99% conversion rate. So we're sending people to that one landing page. And that is my biggest tip for you, because so many people just send them to the website, or they don't even have a clickable link included. All right. So what I would highly suggest on your email signature is, if you're a personal brand, of course, include, either way, either you're going to include a personal picture because you're a personal brand, or you're going to include your logo. You're going to include maybe the tagline. You're going to include your opt-in link, and then I would include a short review, if it makes sense. Okay? Our tagline is the highlight of your week. I think that works, okay, because it's quoted, it's in quotes. My other tagline for brick and mortar visibility is be the only option in town. So if you have a good tagline, use that. Otherwise, if you have a short review that somebody left, include that as well. Okay. So that's my quick tip. Take a look at your signature, because that is real estate. That is getting your brand out. And also include that email signature in your Gmail. All right. Because people, the school secretary or the school teacher might have a daughter or a friend needing dance lessons or your services. I'm a dance studio owner. So you want to make sure that everything is there just in case. And it's just more people knowing your name and your brand. All right, y'all. Hope this was helpful. We will see you here same time, same place next week. Peace. Bye-bye.
Oh my goodness, you are still here. You are so awesome. So here's what you're going to do. Number one, you're going to click that follow button so that you can get the latest episode of Brick and Mortar Visibility every week. Second, leave an honest rating on Apple iTunes. This is how more people can know about Brick and Mortar Visibility. And number three, come on over to Facebook into the Rebel Women Tribe. The link is in the bio. This is where I hang out and share with you every week the nitty-gritty of running a studio business. I share with you the tips, tools, and strategies that are working right now in my business to help you in yours. It's real, it's raw, it's unfiltered, and it's fun. So come on over. I'd love to meet you.